The over-under for the Jets' total wins this year after last night's loss. Todd, I'm going to start with you.
7.5.
Seton, I'm going to go to you.
8.5.
8.5 is the correct answer there.
Yep.
But the Jets do have better odds to make the playoffs than the following teams: Bears, Dolphins, Cowboys. Just some of the teams that they have better odds. They don't have better odds than the Bengals, though, or the Commanders. They should have won the game. Plain and simple. Should have won the game. And, you can come up with different explanations. You can talk about the penalties, a couple of missed kicks. Buffalo also had a couple of missed kicks. You had a Hail Mary that you connected on. You just didn't perform in the red zone. And give credit to Josh Allen because you're not throwing interceptions. This is a 6-game run that he has not thrown an interception. And that's always been the big bugaboo for him is turnovers. Buffalo goes to New York and gets the win. And once again, at the end of the season, these are the wins that get you home field advantage. These are the ones that maybe you host a couple of first, and second round games. But for the Jets and Aaron Rodgers, what are you going to do? Well, here's Aaron Rodgers talking about all the chances.
We're terrible in the red zone. Missed 2 field goals. Didn't convert on a 2-minute drive. We had plenty of chances. Had the momentum, had good drives, moved the ball up and down the field. So disappointing.
Yeah, once again, in the red zone. That's Aaron Rodgers. This is on Aaron Rodgers. Make plays. I know that there was an interception where Mike Williams maybe went one way and he was supposed to go the other way. Those things do happen. But you get a running game going. He throws for almost 300 yards. You got a couple of receivers with quite a few catches. I mean, you had everything there. You got to win those games. But here they are. Instead of 3-3 tied for first place, now you lose a game to Buffalo. You lose the tiebreaker. They have this is basically a 2-win situation for Buffalo last night. You beat the Jets. You beat the Jets in New York. And now you've got to win in the division as well. You can't be losing divisional games. And that's not a good division. And Buffalo is not a great team, but they've been pretty resilient. And after the firing, I thought, okay, now you're going to see the Jets. They're going to put up 34 points, and probably should have. But Buffalo got the win, and Buffalo is the class of the division. So Jets are now 2-4. They got Pittsburgh on Sunday night coming up next week. Baseball, the Mets beat the Dodgers 7-3, tied at a game apiece. The Yankees over the Guardians 5-2 as they take game 1. What's poll question today, Seton?
I think we're going to start with the Jets panic meter.
Okay.
Their panic meter right now is at full-blown chaos. Oh, crap. Could be worse, or nah, we're good.
Okay.
If you're the Jets right now, how much are you panicking about this season?
Let me have the options again.
Full-blown chaos. Oh, crap. Could be worse, or nah, we're good.
I'm going to go, oh, crap.
Yeah.
I'm going to go, oh, crap.
Kind of an oh, crap.
Yeah. I don't think it's a full-blown panic yet, but can you get into the postseason with 9 wins? That would be my question. There's a lot of competition in the AFC. Can you get in with 9 wins? And I don't know if you can. I mean, right now, the over-under 8.5. So let's say, best-case scenario, they get to 9. I thought they were going to get to 11, but that is a long shot, a pipe dream for them. So 8.5, I'd say, oh, crap, right now. Oh, crap.
Which is pretty bad. Oh, crap is pretty bad.
It is. Yeah. It's not crap. It's oh, crap.
Oh, crap.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Yes, Paul.
Is there an option just lighter than, nah, we're good? Because that seems too positive.
Okay.
If I'm a Jets fan, I hate that loss, but I feel okay. I think the offense improved. They've got the Patriots coming up. They've got the Colts. They've got the Dolphins twice and the Jaguars. There's like 6 wins out there that are tailor-made for them to pull off.
So is the final option something along the lines of like, no, we still got some wins in us.
With the high-pitched voice, which means I'm kind of lying.
No,
we're going to be okay. Which means I'm lying to you.
Hey, it's not over yet.
We can win a couple.
Yeah. But see, you compound that by the loss with Denver. Like you lost to Denver at home, and now you lose to Buffalo at home. It's not going to get any easier when you go on the road. It's not like, boy, we got to get out of here. The fans are on us. I mean, you could have been in first place. If you win that game, you're 3-3. Now all of a sudden you can go, okay, we're starting. It's like we're starting over. We're 3-3. All we have to do is be better than Buffalo this year. That's it. Dolphins don't even know if they're getting Tua back. The Patriots, they're waiting for next season. But you only have to beat Buffalo. That's it. And you couldn't do it. And you had opportunities. So when somebody says, well, they missed 2 field goals, so did Buffalo. You just didn't perform in the red zone. And you can't have a standalone game where all you're doing is throwing penalties. Here's Rodgers on all of the penalties.
Can you just talk a little bit about the penalties tonight?
Yeah, it seemed a little ridiculous. Some of them seemed really bad, including the roughing the passer on me. That's not roughing the passer. I was about to play sarcastic ball if we're going to call those things. And I thought the one on Kinlaw was not roughing the passer either.
So he is saying that the roughing the passer call where he was the passer getting roughed was not a roughing the passer call. 4 penalties were picked up. So there were 22 in all. Should have been 26. Yes, Eden.
What's sarcastaball? He said in that thing, he's like, hey, if you're going to call it like that, we might as well start playing sarcastaball. What is sarcastaball?
Play it again, Marvin.
Can you just talk a little bit about the penalties tonight?
Yeah, it seemed a little ridiculous. Some of them seemed really bad, including the roughing the passer on me. That's not roughing the passer. I was about to play sarcastic ball if we're going to call those things. And I thought the one on Kinlaw was not roughing the passer either.
Do you have the definition of sarcastaball?
Yeah, I just found it. It's from South Park. There was an episode in season 8 of South Park where they play a game called sarcastaball. That's because of fear of injury in the school system, they play a different type of football.
Okay.
And so you give hugs instead of tackling people.
That's funny.
You use a balloon instead of a ball so no one can get their fingers hurt.
I like that.
Sarcastaball.
Okay. All right. That's funny.
Good reference.
Yeah.
All right, Aaron.
All right. I'm going to give him a bloop on that one. Bloop. Okay. So
Doesn't surprise me that that could be a new poll question, too. Are you surprised Aaron Rodgers is a South Park fan? Not at all for me. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that one bit.
No. But that was an interesting reference there. But I'm watching once again. I'm waiting. They're running the football. They got opportunities, and then it just never happened. They stall out in the red zone. So I don't know why I'm surprised. I guess because Aaron Rodgers was supposed to be the difference. When you have that quarterback, you win these games. When you don't score a touchdown at home against Denver, I put that on the quarterback. Not play calling, on the quarterback. And then this game, you're at home, and you have to win those games because you're one of the great quarterbacks of all time. You have to win these games. That's what you were brought in for. Okay, we got some skilled position guys. We bolstered the offensive line, got a couple of running backs. Maybe you could use another wide receiver, but your defense is good. You're in a bad division. Let's go. Let's go out there and win 11 games. But it's the Jets. Somehow, some way, it doesn't matter. Interchangeable parts. It's just, well, maybe it's the owner, Woody Johnson. I like that Bill Belichick took a shot at Woody Johnson on the Manning cast last night.
That's kind of what it's been there at the Jets. They've barely won over 30% in the last 10 years. So, the owner being the owner, just ready, fire, aim.
Whoa.
I'm going to read between the lines. I don't think Bill Belichick's going to coach the Jets anytime soon.
Ready,
fire, aim. That's all he needed. That's it. Just one line, 9 seconds. That's it. He's pretty much said, not coaching the Jets.
Wow.
And we did have some people who have come on to say there is no way he'll coach the Jets. And it's because of that owner. Well, there's a couple of things. I would not coach the Jets if I'm Belichick or Mike Vrabel because of Aaron Rodgers' situation. If he was playing at a high level, maybe didn't have the injury, maybe wanted to play another year, you don't want to take over that team and be held hostage by Aaron Rodgers and his situation. And so I would say I'll pass if I'm one of those marquee coaches with the Jets. I mean, the Jets are going to have to really entertain somebody and probably overpay for like Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator with the Lions, who's never been a head coach. But I can't imagine Mike Vrabel or certainly Bill Belichick would walk into that situation. What if we said to the referees, you only get X number of penalties to throw? You only, like, let's say you had like bullets, in your holster. So let's say I'm going to give the officials 16 penalties that they can call through the course of a game. Now, I'm kind of being facetious here, but it just felt like there were, and Troy Aikman was great, and he was very honest with saying, nah, it's not a penalty. Like, there are just moments, and I think because of gambling, the officials are on high alert that just throw a flag. Like, you just don't want to miss something and then somebody say the game was decided because you didn't throw a flag. Meanwhile, the Hail Mary, you could have thrown a flag, on a couple of people there. When's the last time you remember pass interference on a Hail Mary? It feels like, hey, everybody's in for the jump ball. Whatever happens, happens. And then, Rodgers is able to connect. And that, to me, so much momentum. You go into halftime, and then you don't bring momentum out. But what if we just said, hey, guys, make sure Brad doesn't throw too many penalty flags here today. You only got 16 of them. Because it feels like there are moments where you go, really? Like there's a holding away from the touchdown and you're going to call the hold away and then you don't need to do it. It didn't affect the play. And the flow is terrible. Every time there's a long run or there's a long pass, I always go, flag? Like automatically. I just think that there's going to be a flag on any type of long touchdown. Flag? Oh, no. Wow, that's a surprise.